Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the world of home tech with me, your host, Paul Hibbert, and welcome to this thing. Everybody has been clamoring for about the last year to get Alexa into their car. By gritted teeth, it's been very difficult. This makes it super easy and super clever. It sits in your cigarette lighter, it charges your phone, so your phone is getting charged up, and it uses your phone as the interface to get to your car stereo. So as long as your phone can connect to your car stereo for audio via either Bluetooth or an auxiliary cable, then this thing will do the rest. It will act as Alexa for navigation, for phone calls, for answering whether the weather is clement or not, if that's the sort of thing you use Alexa for, and do all of the things you've come to know and love, including even actually switching the lights on and off in your house or your Nest thermostat or any of those things. It is a full-blown Alexa sat in your cigarette lighter and is awesome. So I think I'm one of the only people in the country right now to have one of these, which is kind of cool. I have no idea how to pronounce this. ROAV VIVA? ROAV VIVA? ROAV VIVA, that's kind of cool. No, I'm going to stop trying to pronounce it. That's a boring video, Paul. Boring video. Opens like that. Hit the road with Alexa. Okay, maybe I will. I've got a whole bunch of cards here. What are these for? Are these cards against humanity? Is this going to say something horrible? Thanks, merci, gracias, goodbye. Thanks, merci, gracias. Thanks, merci, gracias. I don't know what those... I have to find out what they are. I was viewing them backwards. They say things on them. Music services supported by Alexa. Okay, that's good news. I can see Spotify, which is good for me. What does that say? Oh, will be available later. That's bad for me. Very bad. Take me to the nearest gas station, navigate to 123 Main Street, route me to the best steakhouse in town. If she can do all of these things, I'm going to be seriously impressed. Definitely not reading those. Get it in focus. Look at that. I like the look of that. Looks very sporty indeed. Oh, shiny. Oh, it's not even that shiny. Got a protective thing for something that's kind of a matte finish. Oh, I like it though. I especially like the orange USB ports. Quite satisfying to press. Really don't want to film in my car. If I film in my car, my neighbours are going to think I'm super weird. So this is my super professional setup. So I've downloaded the app, I've given it permissions to the things you would expect to have to give permissions to. I'm going to do that. Oh my god, it's doing Alexa type things. Cool, I'm now connected to my car stereo. Who does that? Only jerks do that. Car stereo. My phone is now connected to this, and my phone is connected to this, which means this thing can talk through this thing to that thing. Let's try some basic stuff. So, I mean, you can apparently press the button on the top or just use the usual wake word. So let's try the usual wake word and ask for something basic. Alexa, what's the weather like? Look at that.
There's a flood alert in effect.
So that was all very American. I'm guessing there is probably some settings somewhere to change it to English. If that's the case, I'm going to write it right here. You'll be able to see me saying that is the case. So things to try. Let's click that, see what it gives us. I have these cards just in case this doesn't tell me stuff. Alexa, take me to the nearest gas station.
Getting directions to Fairway Service Station.
Oh, amazing. And it does Google Maps, which was my biggest concern. It needs to be Google Maps for me to be happy in this world.
What contact or number do you want to call?
Adam Mob.
Which one? Adam, or Adam.
That's cool. Cancel. Alexa, play the program Radio Lab.
Getting the latest episode of Radio Lab.
I don't even know what that is.
Come tune in.
But I'm okay with it.
Hi, I'm Talia Citron.
It works! That's tune-in radio, apparently. Play songs by Bob Marley on Amazon Music.
Shuffling songs by Bob Marley.
How cool! Open Maps.
Opening Google Maps.
No way! Simple as that. Alexa, open ROAV VIVA. Will that work?
Opening Viva.
So you've got pretty much complete control over your phone. I feel like a mad scientist, as always. I love this nonsense. I love it. Best nonsense ever. Okay, so we tried the radio thing already. Timers, I'm not too worried about doing that. Shop Amazon, so you could shop from your car if you're really busy. That's crazy busy though. Final test, I'm going to switch the phone screen off so there is nothing going on here, nothing on my sleeve. Alexa, what's the weather like?
In there's a flood
Amazing.
in effect. The
Alexa.
weather is 50 degrees with partly
Alexa.
cloudy skies.
Stop. The only thing I've not really shown you is if you hold this button down, you can stop the FBI from listening to you. So she's gone into silent mode now, so obviously she's not going to hear me say anything. So that is it. I'm going to have, like, Alexa on my wrist, on my watch. I'm going to have Alexa in my car on this thing. I'm going to have Alexa everywhere. And I won't ever be able to say her name without something going bloop bloop. In summary, this thing is awesome. End of summary. There are only two things I'm not happy with. One is there is no Spotify, and I'm pretty sure that's Amazon's fault. I think they're trying to grab every last dime they can out of their customer base before they finally release it to third-party apps such as this. But it's apparently coming in the spring, so I will be happy in the spring. Second of all, navigation is weak. So weak. But this, again, is Amazon's fault. I know this because the right messages are being passed to Alexa in the cloud, but Alexa is going, meh, and I'm guessing that's because the whole navigation thing is like brand new to everybody still. It works well when it works, but it fails on the stupidest of things. I can say, for example, get directions to home, and it will take me home. If I say get directions home and don't put to in between those words, it fails completely. Now, the good news is, because this is Amazon's fault, it's probably going to get resolved a lot quicker than if it was a third party's fault that has other things on its plate. Amazon is a very large organization that is constantly working to make improvements to this sort of thing because they need to keep up with Google, and Google already does this exceptionally well. I think that's a good thing. I think that will be resolved relatively quickly. They are my only two concerns with this product. And I think they're going to get resolved. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more of this guy, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to help support my channel, there are links in the description to do that too. I'll see you next time. It can't do it very well. I'm talking. They tell me it will be available via the spring. Via springs. This is poor. I'm doing poorly.
This is the dance of a robot. Me.
This is the dance of the robot.